And I hit her with the Zephyr. I did not get her in the Whirlwind. Alright, she's dropping more flowers for her garden. And she hit me with another one. Let's see if I can get some sneaks on her. And time it. And yes! Let's see if I can get a few hits. And we're going to take her down. Welcome back, Chrono Troops, to more Smite Ranked Duel. Today we are getting into the action at the banning phase as we start to skip our bans so the enemy player can play hopefully their best or their favorite god. They're starting off with a Heimdallr ban and then also moved into a Loki ban. Heimdallr, really strong god, I can understand why someone would ban him. Loki, annoying god, I can understand why someone would want to ban him. Then the Mandragander ban. Jormungandr, very, I could see that, definitely. And then going into a Zeus, strong god, regardless of the match type. In order to beat him, you have to get past his shield. And then a Poseidon ban. Let's go ahead and lock in our Breezy boy. And the enemy is going to be playing Persephone. Really fun god, really extremely high-powered god. With an interesting lore. A lot of people don't realize this, but Persephone is actually married to Hades. After a little bit of shenanigans on Hades' part, where he kidnapped her and stole her and brought her down to the Underworld. But I believe it was her mother who loved her so much that forced all the gods, or Zeus or Odin, wait, no, that's Norse, to bring her back for half the year, I think, and that's how we get our seasons. Because Persephone's mother does, actually no, I think it's Persephone, actually creates the seasons by making the plants grow. Hence, Persephone's abilities are very kind of plant-based. Aww, giving us the old high. So we'll send some love to our girl Persephone, just not in the Hades way. No kidnapping going on here. And she's dropping her garden there. I think that is I think that's her. Is that her harvest ability? And she just did Bone Rush there. And she is already almost halfway down. Oh, and she's sending a little flower at me already. Oh, and so notice how much damage it did to me there. It did about 100, which is about a sixth of my life. Maybe a little even more than that. That's a really strong ability. She's coming out of the gate extremely strong, and that's only going to get worse. As the game progresses, she just becomes that much more stronger. So that same thing will end up taking, you know, half my life, or possibly even more. So we're just going, and there she's sending it after me, and it hit me. So she's just kind of having her way with me right now. And there's another one. So just giving her the ability to go, just maintain, go after wave, forcing me back in my tower. It is early game, so, but I kind of feel that this is how she's gonna play. Up, and she just did a harvest to heal herself there. We're at level 5 now, so she can ult, I can ult. That gives us a little more leeway. And yeah, so let's see if I can get up. She doesn't have a lot of mana. So I'm going to go ahead and ult that wave, because I don't have a lot of mana either. And I'm just going to go back right now. Oh, dagnabbit. She's sending flowers at me. And the flowers are kind of these invincible little creatures, in the sense that you can't attack them, towers can't hurt them. So I don't have time to wait for my Book of Thoth if I want to save my tower from taking damage. I just have to run right back into lane. She is taking a lot of damage right now from the minions. And I hit her with the Zephyr. I did not get her in the Whirlwind. Alright, she's dropping more flowers for her garden. And she hit me with another one. Let's see if I can get some sneaks on her. And time it. And yes! Let's see if I can get a few hits. And we're going to take her down. No, so an interesting passive. Oh, I just saw her. Ooh. I just saw her name. CHR. Was it 27? Kind of looks like from D&D. 27 charisma. So we'll go ahead and just take that down. She has an interesting passive, as I was saying. When she dies, she lives a little bit longer after death. And during that time period, she can use all of her, she can still use all of her abilities. And it's a good opportunity, and she's also invulnerable during that time period. So she can actually get a kill on you after you thought it was safe. It wasn't safe. Because she is the queen of the Underworld. It's a really interesting passive. Kind of breaks the game a little bit. Similar to how Kepri's ultimate breaks the game, in which you can keep someone from dying. All these abilities just bring more fun to the game. And now she's harvesting to get more health. Let's see, and she backpedaled right there. And she's still healing. Oh, I missed her with the Zeph. And we're just going to dip out. And she's back, so we can now sit here and do more damage to her. She did not go left, but we got a second kill on her. So we'll sit here and keep grabbing some of her tower. That was a fortunate kill. I think if we can lock Persephone down before she gets too high, we might be able to win this game before late game. Late game Persephone is not something a Cuckoo Khan wants to fight, because she can get right up in your jam and live, but even if she dies, she can still finish you off. Her ult is just gangbusters. Alright, so we're going to need to get some defense online as soon as possible, because her little flower people are just wrecking us. We'll go into and finish boots after we did our Book of Thoth start. We're already stacking. 24 stacks in. And where is she? Let's go ahead and line up. Grab that. And work on getting our buffs so we can stay leveled. She's currently running back to her tower. I think she probably just got mana based on the direction she came from. Yes, that's exactly what she did. And that Zephyr just smacked her ass. She's almost at half life. We still have a good bit of mana, and we have some pressure. She's harvesting to get some more health. Sometimes I don't catch the flowers coming at me, which can be dangerous. Oh, there comes one. I gotta get out of here. I was thankfully able to juke it, and it did not blow up in my face. And I don't think I hit her there. I think I was right at the end of my Zeph. And let's go ahead and dip out now that we've gotten lane. Alright, now we're back in. And I tried to pressure her out so I can get some tower damage. Yes, yes! Got her with the Zephyr again. She's just taking a ton of damage to that. Alright, grabbing wave again. She's low, but she has really good healing. that's a good example of the flower coming running right at me. And she's almost back to... Actually, I think she is at half-life now. So I've played Persephone, and I know I can full heal as Persephone. So the fact that she's doing as much healing as she's doing is not surprising at all. And we've just taken wave now. So, ooh. I think she just ulted. And now we are going to... Ooh, she's so low. She's so low. And we got her again, but her passive is up. So she is coming back from the Underworld, running right at us. And we're just going to back it up now to a safe point, and then now just back so she can't kill us in return. So Stone of Fall is the play. We now have 20 cooldown based off of Boots and Stone of Fall, and we got a good bit of damage because we have all of our items give us some kind of damage and give us mana, except for Stone of Fall. Stone of Fall does not give us mana. But it has a really interesting... Ooh, there's... Yeah, I did not see that coming right at me. It has an interesting passive. Stone of Fall, if you ever take more than 20% damage from a single magical source, that damage is reduced, or 20% damage or more. That damage is... Ah, yes! And there's her backflip again. And sending more flowers at me, just pushing me out. She did her Bone Rush a moment ago. Oh, missed me with that. That would have done a ton of damage. Let's go around town. Going around town, making my way. Okay. And up, there's the ult. There's the ult, but I killed her. And I think I recently killed her enough. Recently, where her passive is down. So I believe what she does is she collects and plants pomegranate seeds. That's what she's actually planting and harvesting, which is an interesting connection to her lore, because that's how Hades tricked her into staying into the Underworld after he first kidnapped her, and I think the gods were vying for her to come back, and she was really unhappy. He tricked her into eating a pomegranate seed, and supposedly these pomegranate seeds are so bomb.com that if you ever eat them, you need to come back to the Underworld. You crave coming back to the Underworld. So that's how he got her to want to stay. At least half the year. We'll go ahead and keep her from getting a damage camp, and then get back into lane. So she is coming up with her minion wave. Missed her with the Zeph there. It was kind of a random hit. Didn't know where she was going to be going. And here comes Flower Power Man coming right at us. She's currently working on a wave. She is strong enough now to be able to take wave quite easily. And accidentally juked the flower. Did not see him even running at me. Good to know that they can... Oh, a bunch of them were coming. Is she getting some healing on? Oh, she's planting. Alright, so we have taken care of the incoming enemy wave. If I can get past her flowers like I did there, I can keep her from evolving them. So... And now my wave is in tower. That gives us the ability to push up a little bit. I missed her, but I'm going to complete that wave with severe prejudice. Hit her with the Zephyr, but I have a flower coming after me, which is pushing me back. So, yeah. I have the level on her, but it doesn't matter much because she has such high pressure. If I can get past her flowers, I might be able to do something. Alright. But then she has that really excellent backflip. Alright, and there comes another flower at me, and it hit me. So she's doing really good damage, doing really good healing. Her defense game is on point. And I was hoping so I Zephyr'd one direction, Whirlwind the other. Neither of them hit her, and I have to wait for my abilities to get back up. I'm just going to ult the wave there so I can focus on getting away, because the breezy boy is out of mana. So I have her pushed up to her Phoenix. This will give us an opportunity to take some camp and head back and build our next item, which is going to be the old Gem of Isolation, because we need to be able to lock her down and keep her from getting away from us. Let's go ahead and grab speed, also to help with that initiative. And while our lane is being pushed up by our minions, we'll go ahead and grab our XP as well. So unfortunately, because we didn't prioritize wave at all, the wave was pushed up to a center lane, which shows that she has killed at least 2 waves. And now we will take this one. There comes flowers at me. And we need to get past her flowers. She bone rushed our wave, and another flower's coming at us. Okay. And 1 minion got in. Let's go ahead and ult that wave. That way, we're now ready to come in. She took a significant amount of damage. I'm not sure if she ran into my ultimate or not. And if I can run in before my wave gets there, I can push her out, thereby allowing my wave to get into tower a little bit. And do a little bit of damage. Missed her with the Zephyr right there. Let's see if she'll walk into it there. Nope, she'll just run behind her Phoenix. And now she's pushed back into lane. So I need to med so I can hopefully get her to prioritize. There we go, there we go. And she did. Ooh, that was good. That was good. She's 1 life. The girl is 1 life. And she's already trying to harvest a heal. Let's see, can I get in there? She's staying way back. Let's see. She probably won't be quite to half life by the time the minions get here. Oh, yes, yes. So I need to get out. Oh, there she is. And there's her ult. She's trying to ult me as I'm running away. That may have actually killed me if it hit me. So I'm glad I was spinning closely, hugging that wall. Alright, so now the tower is at half-life. I was hoping to do more damage to it there. She's actually going to be up in just a few seconds and be able to defend it. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty for this tower. Let's see. Maybe I can push her out. And negative Ghost Rider. It did take some more damage though, so now it's closer to maybe 3rd or 4th life. So he's more damage online, so those one shots that we do more damage. And I think Sharon's Coin's interesting, but I think the play is going to be do more. Sharon's Coin is one of the new items in this season update. It is a coin you stack. You stack with God Kills. And when a God Kill is split, I didn't go with it. I went with Do More instead. But I was strongly considering Chirons. It takes so much longer to level in Duel as opposed to another match mode where you're playing against you're playing against other gods. And ooh, all right, we're playing from a different vantage. All right, there's your minion wave. I'll just go ahead and take that while you're behind enemy lines. And now she's probably going back to defend her base. So I'll go ahead and take her XP camp. the way Chiron's coin, again, works is you stack it with God Kills. And I believe, is it on 8 stacks? It evolves? Oh, she's pushed up, taking my wave. Taking my wave downtown. Going fast, moving. And... interesting, why? Oh, wait, no, yeah, that's hers. Yep, she's back defending. And she anticipated me coming around the corner. And now she's back to healing. Back to her healing tricks again. I mean, I don't blame her. If I could heal, I'd be doing the same thing. Let's go ahead and ult that wave so I can keep her from hurting my minions. I'm so low. I'm probably a bone rush. Oh, and she's coming in. Probably a bone rush away from death. Ooh, did I hit her? And I got the Aegis out of her. So yay us. But we're so low. We're so low. And let's go ahead and drop that whirlwind. If it hits her, great. If not, no problem. We are still... and our whirlwind was able to finish off. So we have a flower man running at us. We'll go ahead and back now. Oh, she's coming. She's coming. Let's go ahead and dip. We were looking at you the whole time, Persephone. Actually, I haven't had a pomegranate since I was a kid. Pomegranates are way tasty, but very seedy. Extremely seedy. One of those fruits that have so many seeds that I'm surprised that they haven't taken over the world in pomegranates. Alright, so I finished with the conversation about Duel. I did not. Once it stacks 8, it evolves. Once it evolves, you get some additional powers to it. You also get I also believe you get the powers that it evolved into. So if you get heads or tails, it gives you a different effect. It either gives you movement speed or power? Attack speed? I forget. But after it evolves, I believe you get movement speed, you get penetration. So all in all, really good item. Just it's a little bit easier to use in different game modes. Or it's easier to stack in different game modes. Much faster to stack. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and ult that wave. And then now we'll go back and finish what will be Soul Reaver. Again, just adding more damage to the one-shots we're trying to get off on Persephone. Soul Reaver is a high damage item with mana and a high damage passive. Its passive is that every 30 seconds, 40 seconds, when you hit an enemy god with any of your abilities, it does, I think 10% true damage directly to their health. So stacking that Doom Orb, so we become a very speedy boy. And we have 8 seconds of movement speed. And she sees... oh, she doesn't see us. Yeah, but she sent a flower at us. Alright, cool. Ah, and she missed the Bone Rush. Sweet! Oh, did I hit her with that? And I think she sanctuaried. Get in here. Where are my abilities at? Where are my abilities at? Alright, we got abilities. And she's healing now. I got 9 more seconds of movement speed from the Doom Orb. Oh, she's healing so good. But she's using all of her abilities to heal instead of going after me. And again, missed her with the rush. With our own rush. The Zephyr Whirlwind Rush. And now she is almost at 3/4 life, if not already there. Ooh, she missed her. She missed her flower. Missed her flower. So good at juking. Let's go ahead. Yes. Yes. And she's running in. That's going to be a kill on her. And let's go ahead and get out. Just let her... Now that she's dead, we'll just let her do her afterlife thing. And then once her afterlife is over, her second afterlife, we'll just go ahead and... We don't have any physical defense, of course, so we're not going to tank the tower. We'll let the minions run in and then follow up with them. Destroyer Phoenix, now she has to contend with fire minions, which at her level probably won't be that big of an issue for her. But we can start doing some damage to her Titan. I don't want her to ult me right here, but I do want to do some more damage to the Titan, and that's not going to do it. Unless you've crossed that line or you have minions across that line, abilities cast on the Titan aren't going to do any damage to the Titan. So there's her Bone Rush, and we've just cleared her wave, and just kind of doing a little bit of the smite dance. Unfortunately, the longer we sit here, ooh, she got the Bone Rush off on us. The longer we sit here, the worse it is for us. Because she'll just sit here and just plant her garden. So there is fire minions. So now we can get in a little bit. Oh, there's her ult. No! Well, the fire minions are still smacking the juice out of the Titan. And we definitely had the advantage there, and we lost it once we died. She might be able to push up all the way to our tower and even take it. Let's go ahead and grab Speed Pot and then go into, yep, we have enough for it, go into Pridwin. So between Pridwin and Sonafall, we have 30 cooldown. Pridwin also gives us a little bit more magical defense, and it gives us a little physical defense. Not that we're going to need it, or not that we have any more towers or phoenixes to tank. And our minion wave is pushed up to center. Doesn't look like she was able to make much progress on our tower at all. So we'll just go ahead and push up. Her Titan is a one-hit. So I'm thinking of letting my minion wave go in one side, I go in the other side, and just giving that thing an ult. I'm just afraid of her ult. Alright, let's give it a shot. And she's ulting, and we crossed the line, and that's going to be Titan. Alright, we got that, took that for the win just by barely, by like a millimeter across that line. I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that, please give me a like and subscribe. And if you would like to get notified next time I upload a video, go ahead and smash that notification bell. Just smash it. Thank you very much, and have a special day. Thank you.